Hey guys, Blubber here, and today's a bit of a weirder video. First of all, I'm gonna kind of give credit. A lot of people have been doing like features Greenville should add in the past month or so, so credit goes to them. I'm gonna show some on the screen here that are just gonna pop up. Make sure you go check out their videos, but also this video is mainly inspired by my old video I did months ago in Southwest Florida. I'll also post a picture of that right up here. So that's where my main inspiration is from, but still these people that I just mentioned also reminded me to make a video about this for Greenville, because my old one was for Southwest Florida. And yeah, obviously they deserve the credit because they reminded me, so make sure to go check out their videos. Pretty sure the person who like started like this trend again was Jolie B. So make sure to go check out her channel. I don't really know her too much, but she seems like a super nice person. So make sure you go check her out. And yeah, on to the video. Geez, that was a very, very long intro. So today we're gonna be going over 5 things I feel Greenville should add. Now, first of all, this is my opinion. You guys can have your own opinions. This is mainly gonna be car related, and one thing is map related. I have a ton of ideas. If you guys want a part 2, just let me know in the comments down below and I can easily do a part 2. I have so many ideas. A lot of these are a bit far-fetched and I honestly don't think these will ever come, but it's always fun to imagine. And I also might do a part 2 to my Southwest Florida one I did a few months ago if you guys want to see that as well. Although it would probably be somewhat similar to this, so I'm not sure. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the video because we're already a minute in. Because this is a voiceover, by the way. So number 1 is car customization. Now, I know the devs are probably not going to do this, but they could do one of them super easily. I actually talked with some of my friends and also another YouTuber, Vuxery, and how yeah, anyway, let's get into it. So let's go over my thing I narrowed it down to. So as you saw in the thumbnail, I did include a RX-8 that was like wide body kit, custom rim, spoilers, all that. I feel like we should have the ability to do that, not for all cars, but some cars. So I feel like some cars in this game should get body kits. That'd be so cool. Like imagine like a wide body RX-8, 350Z. That'd be pretty cool. Another thing that'd probably be a little bit easier is custom spoilers. Again, you could probably more easily do that because you just gotta make sure it attaches correctly to the car. And spoilers would be pretty cool, although I don't know if the devs want to see minivans driving around with huge spoilers, but it'd be kind of funny. Now, this one is going to be the easiest one, in my opinion, and I feel like they could easily do this, which is custom rims. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure they're going to include this in some update later on, because they literally have a rim shop by Just Buy. So, yeah, I feel like whenever you buy a car, you should at least be able to change your rim to whatever that specific vehicle model has, because, like, you can change the car's paint color, right? Can't you change your rims, right? But yeah, I feel like we should be able to have custom rims for our cars, and I feel like that'd be the easiest one to do. And moving on after that, we also have custom paint designs. Again, we could not do this for every car, but it'd be cool to have it for some cars. Again, I'm using a lot of like racing games as examples, like Need for Speed Underground 2, Street Racing Syndicate, like Need for Speed Carbon, some other racing games, like, you know, their paint designs are really cool, again, and not for all the cars, only some cars. And also, my last thing, this is gonna kind of go hand in hand with the last thing I'm gonna mention, which is custom tires. Now imagine being able to get like, jeez, I forget all these brand names, like Falcon tires, is that even a brand? The Marshmallow Guy tires, Marchland, I don't know the brands, but imagine people would have like custom tires with like cool company logos and stuff. That'd be pretty cool, right? I'm gonna go more in depth with the tire things when we get to our last thing. There will be timestamps, so you guys can skip to this thing if you want, but yeah, last thing we'll go more into depth about tires. And that was number 1. We're already almost 4 minutes in, which is kind of crazy. Now for number 2, which is car tuning and performance upgrades. So this one kind of does go hand in hand with the first one, but this one is not really cosmetic, just performance. So I feel like we should be able to tune our cars, be kind of like more drifty or grippy. I know that's like taken from Forza, and I just feel like we should be able to modify our cars to like make them slide more or grip more. Like that'd be pretty cool. Another thing, this one can go hand in hand car customization, is NOS. I feel like we should be able to get nitrous for some cars. Nothing crazy, just something, you know, more realistic, like not Need for Speed. I don't want my car going into hyperspace in Greenville, but it'd be pretty cool to get like that little boost of speed, you know? And another one, this would be kind of interesting, but I could easily see them doing it, which is a engine swap. Now that might sound a bit crazy at first, but like imagine like you could get like one of those like little crap box cars, like the Yugo or something. You could like engine swap it to have a crazy engine. Now, you might think, why in the earth would he do that? But imagine being able to take that Yugo and race other people in, like, their expensive cars, thinking they're going to smoke you, and then you just go flying past them in your Yugo. That'd be pretty funny. And, oh yeah, this one also kind of goes hand in hand with the first one, is race tires. So the tires all kind of go hand in hand with each other, but like race tires. So like get race tires so you grip more, race tires so you like can drift more, all that stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Like you get tires like drifting, gripping, or like even off-road tires. That'd be pretty cool, even though there's like no off-road areas. That's a good idea for part 2 if I ever do one. And like, you know, you could like replace your exhaust or like, you know, a bunch of stuff, right? It's just kind of crazy how many like ideas I can come up with here. And that was our second thing. Let's move on to my third thing that I feel should be added to Greenville, which is racing. Now, I don't think the devs would ever do this, but I feel like we should like have a thing to like race against your friends for money, which would be really fun. Like devs might be like, well, there's no places to race. Well, I'm thinking we can do drag races, sprint races, circuit races, and time trial races. Now let me go into that. There's a ton of cool locations when it comes to this stuff. So like, for example, there's the airport. We can do a ton of circuit races and drag races there. For sprint races, you can kind of like do it around the map. I understand why they wouldn't probably want to do that because there's cars driving on the road. So like maybe in like the outer areas by like the OCSO station, but not down the main road. That'd probably be way too many people. So I don't know, maybe just like lock a bunch of races to the airport and like you can like have tracks. I just hit my desk, I apologize. You can like have a ton load of like tracks that can load in at the airport. You can race your friends there. That'd be a lot of fun. Another idea that I briefly mentioned was time trial races. Now this is gonna be a little bit different. So I feel like they probably won't ever do this, but it's cool to like think about it. Imagine like being able to compete in time trial races. And my idea for it is that there's a leaderboard that resets every single week, and whoever like the top, like let's say 50 players are, get like this reward and like in-game currency. Like if you're first place, you get like 500,000 GV money or like 1,000,000 GV money. If you're second, you get like 250, and if you're third, you get like 100. And like let's say like 4th to 10th, you get like 50,000. Then like 11th to 20th, you get like 25, and it goes on, and if like you're not in the top like 50 or whatever, you just don't get anything, right? And like they could give away a lot of really cool stuff by doing that, and I understand why they might not want to do it, and I feel like that should be locked to money only, because I don't think they should be giving out like exclusive cars and stuff to that. But it'd be a really fun way to make money, and I feel like it'd get a lot more people engaged in the game if racing was an option in Greenville. Because like, imagine how many more players would come to the game if you could like do races with your friends and stuff, right? And it also kind of distract everyone from how boring the map can be sometimes. Like, no offense, I like the GV map, but it gets boring sometimes, and there's not really much to do unless if you're in a RP server. You don't really have too much to do, right? And anyways, let's go into our fourth option, which is, this one's gonna be a bit of a quick one. This is really inspired from Ultimate Driving, but I feel like we should have custom license plates. Now my idea is that we can include all the US states, Canada's provinces and territories, and Mexico's states and territories. I don't really know the system in Mexico. I could be just like, watch Mexico only have like one type of license plate, and it's not different from like their states or territories. I'm gonna be so embarrassed if that's the case. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And also another idea for those license plates would be like custom words. Obviously, they'd be censored by Roblox chat, so nothing inappropriate could come up. And like, that'd be pretty cool. Like being like, you know, you could like put custom license plates. And one more idea for the license plates is maybe like some limited time license plates or some like veteran license plates. By that, I mean like if you played in GV3, you get like a cool custom GV3 license plate. And same goes for GV2 and GV1. It'd be kind of like a cool way to show off like, hey, I played in GV3. Here's my cool license plate, and you can like unequip it, just have the normal one, or like for example, you want the license plate from California, you can have the one from California, right? And now finally, for my final feature or thing that I feel should be added to Greenville is dynamic weather. Geez, that's a mouthful. So I feel like the map or GV as a whole should like cycle through different like weather storms, not weather storms, like just, you know what I mean, right? So I feel like we should have like rain, hailstorms, maybe thunder, and snow. Now you might be wondering, okay, Blubber, we just went through like 4 months of snow, and yes, that was terrible. I do not know why they had snow for 4 months, but I feel like here, let me just like get into this. Okay, so obviously during summer months there would be no snow at all, but like during spring and autumn, like every once in a while there's like, you know, maybe like a 1% chance there's snowfall. Snow falls down to the ground. And yeah, it starts, you know, it isn't there for a while, it's just there, and it's different for every single server, right? And then there's also like hailstorms, rain, and I feel like these should affect how your car handles on the road. So like if it's raining, it's gonna be more slippery on the road, and that also leads to back to the tires option, I feel like we should be able to get tires like rain tires, all season tires, snow tires, and that will affect how your car handles in the said weather. That'd be really, really cool in my opinion. Like, it affects your car's handling depending on what type of tire you own. Obviously the tires would not be too much, but it'd just be a cool feature, right? And the final thing for dynamic weather is natural disasters. Now, I feel like this should be like a private server thing, maybe not public servers, because I feel like that'd be a bit too crazy for public servers, but maybe private servers, like we could get a command to set off like natural disasters. I'm thinking nothing crazy, like probably Wisconsin themed. I'm thinking like dangerous winds maybe, and tornadoes, and maybe even a bit of a flood near the lake. I can't really think of anything else, but yeah, that's it for like, you know, like natural disasters. Nothing crazy, like we don't need huge volcano eruptions, like that's kind of unrealistic. But like I feel like tornadoes and dangerous winds would probably be a decent option there, or maybe even like huge fires. And again, that I don't know if that should be in public servers. Maybe that could like only be a private server thing. And yeah, that's kind of all I have for today. This is a longer video than I expected. Again, credit goes to the people I mentioned at the start of the video, and also make sure you go check out the video that inspired me to make this, which is my old selfless Florida video I made like 6 months ago. I'll make a selfless Florida video too, and I can even make a part 2 to this with even more ideas if you guys want. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.